But, I mean, for me, you know, I think I'm most passionate about right now is this whole prison thing. I feel like, just like Felicia's friend is like behind bars, is a genius. No community, no support, or not a big enough community, not enough support, genius, wasted. You, sick, not enough community, not enough support, you wouldn't be here. Genius wasted. And then look at everything that NationBuilder has done. My organization is powered by NationBuilder, this organization is powered by NationBuilder, wouldn't be here. And you just go down the list of all the stuff. And, you know, so for me, you know, I'm proud to be a part of this thing called Rebuild the Dream. Our not-for-profit is called Dream Corps Unlimited. And by the way, a bunch of Dream Corps staff are here. Will you guys stand up and wave your hands and give them a round of applause? These guys do a bunch of hard work, and I get all the credit for it. Where's Kwame? Now give him a real round of applause. I love these guys. They do all the work, and I get all the credit. See, that's... But we've got two initiatives. One is called Cut 50, and it's a campaign to cut the prison population in half in 10 years, period. To cut it in half in 10 years, period. We are going to do it in an extraordinary way. We're going to get Democrats and Republicans to focus on it. We pulled in Newt Gingrich and a bunch of other people because even at this point it's so horrific and ridiculous that a country that only has 5% of the world's population, 5%, has 25% of the world's prisoners. 1 out of every 4 people locked up anywhere on planet Earth are locked up right here in the land of the free. 1 out of 4, and that's ridiculous. And so even Republicans are now saying that they're spending too much money, they don't want to raise taxes to pay for it. We don't care why, but we're working on that. And by the way, Jim can't talk about this, but I can talk about it. This time next week, everybody in here needs to go and vote yes on Proposition 47 and start, oh yeah. I'm off the reservation, but I don't care. Proposition 47 is gonna start to roll back some of the horrors of the drug war. It's gonna take people who have done the same stuff most people in this room have done, who got caught. Oh yeah, I know. Because, Jim, they can't fool me. They talk about all these drug offenders, oh my God, we gotta lock them up. I went to Yale for law school. 90% of the student body were nonviolent drug offenders. They didn't go to jail. They aren't called felons, and these people shouldn't be called felons either. So that's enough of that. So that's one thing, and then the other thing we're doing is this thing called Yes We Code. And you know, I look at you, and I look at your team, because I've actually gone to their office down in Los Angeles, and it's unbelievable. You have all these people, and they basically are creating something out of nothing. I mean, that's the thing that's bizarre to me. It's like there's nothing there. It's just people, you know, they eat weird food. I mean, they're people. And there's laptops. But they're creating global communities and driving global change and bringing people together across all these different lines all around the world every day, all day long. But if you just look at it, it's just people and laptops. And, you know, meeting this guy and a few other people, I'm like, if you could teach low opportunity kids in some of these communities right around here to do what he does, they could make something out of nothing. They got an awful lot of nothing to start with. But imagine what 100,000 low opportunity, high potential kids, African American, Latino, Native American, girls and boys, given the tools and the training and technology to build a future that works for them. Imagine what they would do. And so Felicia mentioned our mutual friend Prince. You know, he's the guy that inspired us to do this after Trayvon Martin. You know, after Trayvon, everybody said, you know, he had a hoodie on, and that's what made him so scary. And Prince said, well, you see a black kid wearing a hoodie, you say he's a thug. You see a white kid wearing a hoodie, you say, Mark Zuckerberg. And I said, well, that's cause of racism. Prince said, maybe, but where's our black Mark Zuckerberg? And you, Mr. Civil Rights guy, what are you doing about that? And so we've got that campaign going now. Prince is involved, Dr. King's family is involved, Kellogg Foundation, Ford Foundation, Google, Facebook, a bunch of you guys in here. And, but it really comes back around to you, Jim, and your passion and ability to be a genius of the head and the heart. And I'm just curious, as I look at you and I think about